Let's talk about one of my favorite subject matters.
You?
No, TJ.
Oh, my bad.
Not me.
My bad.
How dare you?
You're holding that stick. You're
I know, Mr. Kendo stick over there.
I feel empowered with this thing.
Clearly.
God.
I feel like Tommy Dreamer.
All right, Jedi Knight.
Sandman.
Whatever.
New
It's Travis Hunter. He graduated today.
Oh, word?
Yeah, we got a video of it.
What's up, Buff Nation? It's your boy Trav. JB. Yeah, boys out here graduating, man. Big grass, man.
Yes, indeed.
That's cool.
He graduated today.
That's awesome.
I don't know if he lost amongst the Heisman Trophy and the two-way situation. Did you know he was a first-team All-American?
What can't this guy do?
Or academic All-American?
A first-team academic All-American.
That's awesome.
Let me make sure I get this correct here. I did have it up, but I've closed so many windows. It's almost like my three-point shooting here. Hold on a minute.
That was not your best effort.
No,
You've had some good spots this week, but that was not.
Rich,
one
if you had 1% less windows open, you'd be easier for you to find.
He had a.
See how easy that was?
Okay, very good. He graduated with a degree in anthropology with a grade point average of 3.9, I think 7.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's better than I did in college.
Yeah.
Better than I did in high school.
And pardon me, I juxtaposed it, 3.79. Pretty damn good either way.
How did the Titans
And again,
pass this guy up?
let me just say here, okay, no, they passed him up. You heard what Mike Borgonzi had to say. They feel Cam Ward is the quarterback of the future, and they're going to let him just come in and go through the paces. They're not going to anoint him.
Like the Pope.
Okay, they're not going to anoint him. They're going to make sure that he's got everything settled, and then they're going to go win football games with him best they can. But you know how I feel about Travis Hunter, okay? And they passed up, as did the Cleveland Browns, on taking a guy who is beyond next level. Everything you want in a football player, you got. Talent. Game-changing talent. Transformational talent. Okay? Maybe first-of-its-kind talent. That's possible. And in terms of, well, he's not going to be able to do these meetings and those meetings. You want to be in one place at a time. Can't be at two places at once. Get it. Understand that. But in order to play this game on both sides of the ball, you have to have a certain brilliance. Kid's at 3.79 grade point average. And I understand you could sit here and say, all right, so, you know, maybe that wasn't all his own doing, which is a damning accusation. And I'd love to see it. All those people that have tweeted that out back that up. But he has a brain that can handle it, that can match his talent. And I can't wait to see it happen. And I want the Jacksonville Jaguars to take the governor off and just let it ride. I know that's not going to happen, but what if it does? What if it does?
These are the years to do it, right? His first few years in the league?
Well, that is correct. Do it now.
Yeah. See what you got. See what he's capable of.
I always remember, there's just a few things just always just stick with me, but I will always remember when Sean Merriman, Mr. Lights Out, came on NFL Total Access, right, and showed off his famous light switch. He had a light switch
on his forearm,
tattooed on his forearm, and he would jump up and down and turn it on and off after he sacked somebody. And Rod Woodson said to him, at some point, you'll stop doing that. And Merriman sort of looked at him like he was crazy. He basically said, at some point, you're going to be a veteran, and that's going to tire you out. Like you need to save your energy to get ready for another snap, because you're going to be on the field quite a bit, and your body's going to start to age, and you'll be an older guy. And I'm like, wow, what a thing to say to the kid. Like, way to be a bummer, Rod, but also way to be a Hall of Fame athlete who's been there, done that. Not like he ever had a lights out dance. I don't think Rod ever had a dance.
That would have been funny.
So while you can do it, let's do it. Now, this is how it's going to play out. I'll tell you how it's going to play out. It will play out with us talking about it, us asking the questions, us hearing the way things are going inside the meeting rooms and the halls, and you will find out that the Jacksonville Jaguars are falling head over heels in love with Travis Hunter, the person, the player, the spirit, the essence, the leader, and the talent. You're going to find that out. And they'll play coy. They'll say, we're going to start him on offense. We'll see what he's going to do on defense, or the other way around, right? And then training camp will open. He will have a ton of microphones in front of him, which I think will be helpful for Trevor Lawrence. And we're going to hear about how many snaps he's getting on either side of the ball. And we'll hear what the plan's going to be. They'll play coy about it. We won't see anything in preseason to give us an indication other than the fact that he may play one side of the ball more than the other. Okay? But they're not going to reveal anything in training camp. And then we're going to find out in game one of the season exactly what the hell's going on with this kid and their plans for him. And that's why I cannot wait for the schedule release to come out. I don't think we've ever done this for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is who should be their first game. If you are the schedule makers, we do this for the defending Super Bowl champs. We did this for the Jets, right? When they were unveiling Aaron Rodgers, who's it going to be and when, right? Who's it going to be?
Home
and
game?
here are the choices.
Home game or road game?
Let's do it at home, okay? In front of the Jacksonville faithful. You've got the AFC South opponents, obviously. You've got both LA teams. You've got Seattle, the Jets, and you've got the Chiefs.
No, man, you got to go Titans right out the gate.
That's what I say.
Let's see the number one pick
Against number
the
two.
guy you didn't
1-2,
take.
right? Yeah.
And let's say Travis Hunter picks him off. Ooh.
Big. Well, you mean picks Will Levis off.
Right?
because
It's like a no-brainer
he's going to be starting.
to do that. Obviously, sticking the Chiefs there would be always fun.
That's always good for business.
That's fun.
You know, the Jets, you got Sauce, right?
Justin Fields?
I mean,
New-look
of
Jets?
interest, but I don't think you put him
Rich.
on the road. I don't think there's anything on the road that just jumps out at you or yells at you, right?
Rich, going back to the Rams,
It's
don't you
not-
want
by
to
the way,
see him
one-
lining up against Puka?
You could do this. Sure, you could do this. You don't put him at home. You put him on the road, and you put him in Colorado. They play Denver.
That's true.
Oh, I see.
In Denver.
They have a really tough road schedule.
But that's also, and plus that would put him in the late window. That would put him in a late window game. Week one opener for Denver is Jacksonville, and Travis Hunter is back in Colorado, right? There's no Cleveland on here. Like, again, like that would be
Right.
something, but you're not going to sit here as a schedule maker in May and assume Shedeur Sanders is starting, let alone making the team. I think you're right. I think you put the Tennessee Titans in Jacksonville. And the first overall pick in the draft, because we're assuming it's Cam Ward. Boy, it would be much easier to just do this sort of thing if they had come out in Tennessee and done what the Bears did last year and just named Cam Ward first overall.
But you'd be stunned if it's not.
I don't know. I mean,
right? I think
the Titans can absolutely say he's not starting week one. We're just going to give him a couple more weeks.
Yeah, but it's not like he was a redshirt sophomore who came out. He's played a lot of college football, a lot of games under his belt.
Correct.
True.
Number one pick, huge success at Miami last year, broke all kinds of offensive records, the comebacks. We all saw it.
The top two picks Remember they started Jameis against Mariota one year? And Mariota had a perfect passer rating and came out of the game because the game was over. He didn't finish because he just destroyed Jameis in Tampa so significantly. I think he had 4 touchdown passes in that game that day, if I'm not mistaken, if my memory serves. I don't know why I remember that sort of stuff, but it's very rare to start the first overall pick against the second overall pick right off the bat.
Yeah, but that's fun. I like when they do that.
I think that's it, right? Because we may get an indication. The hardworking information women and men of our business will report on it. This is what the plan is, right? This is what we're thinking. So we won't know till week 1 what it really looks like, and then we'll find out. We'll come on the air on that. I'm assuming Monday. They're not going to put this as one of the 2 Monday night. There's no more 2 Monday nights to start the season anymore.
Oh, it's week 2. Usually,
remember
right?
they have double. They have don't call it double header. They're on at the same time.
Well, they're staggered by like 45 minutes, maybe.
Right. The first Monday nighter will not be Jacksonville. That won't happen, no matter how much the interest of Travis Hunter is significant. So I think we're going to come on that Monday, and one of the things we'll talk about is just how many snaps he played and on which side of the ball, because we won't see it in the preseason. They're not going to play him 100 snaps in a preseason game. They're just not going to do it.
No. He might not play 100 total.
He might not even play.
Right?
Preseason game number 3, he's not playing. Preseason games 1 and 2, they'll get him out there, sure,
a little bit,
but not like to the extent of what we're wondering what the plan's going to be.
Definitely
correct?
No. Good memory from you, Rich. Week 1, 2015, Marcus Mariota, 13 of 15, 4 touchdowns, 158.3 passer rating. They whacked the Bucs 42-14.
Okay. But that's it. We've never done that endeavor before for Jacksonville. But that's what I don't know. I can't get enough of this kid. It's a story that is maybe underreported because nobody. And the same thing with Cam Ward. You're talking about 2 teams at the bottom of the AFC South, the division whose winner is perennially the first game of Wild Card weekend.
Right.
Houston will always,
Saturday,
if they win the division,
Saturday 3 Eastern.
First up, So there you have it. I don't know. I just think it's underreported. The guy's a unicorn, and I can't wait to see it. And I think it would be great. Tennessee versus Jacksonville. Right off the bat, you got a division game, and it's in Jacksonville. And let's, sell it out. Cam Ward in the state of Florida. I mean, it works. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.